there is our winery. This is a small children. This first.
Before the winery was constructed.
Yes. So you can see the paintings. They are very important and very beautiful. But in all of them, you can see that they are using the word Ariousios. Nobody knew. Nobody was saying the word Ariousios before this. And now, if you go to the preliminary schools of Chios, a lot of children can tell you, we went to the winery, we saw how the wines were produced. They are ambassadors for us, and we want to keep them connected with us so they can understand later when they are when they become consumers what the wine means for Chios. Another thing we did is that we helped the environmental group of high school of Ariousios. It was a group of about 25 students who decided to participate to an environmental European program, and they had as their main topic our wine. They came up in our winery and they adopted a vineyard. They planted the first plants, and then we saw them how they can cultivate them. They designed their first label and asked us when we take the grapes, the first grapes, and we will have the first wine from this vineyard, to give to the wine we will produce from this vineyard the name they decided. And they gave the ancient name Evanthis, which means the wine that comes from the flowers of the grapes. It is very important for us. So we helped them, we gave them our sources, our historical sources, and they went to Korai's library, and they had a research about Chios wine, about the history of Chios, and they connected actually the way the people used to live in this part of the island, and how they cultivated. You can understand that cultivation of vineyards, it's connected with our daily programs, and so we can know the way the people then used to live. That's what the students understood. They made a small, they filmed a small documentary, and they sent it to National Geographic, and they were awarded for that. And during this, all this period, they were working on it, except what they read about the wine. We called our enologist, and he said a few things to them. We saw them how they can taste a good wine, how they can separate the tastes and the flavors, and they can feel, and how they can feel the pleasure of drinking wine, and not the hard spirits. It's completely different. So what we are trying actually to do is to cultivate customers through connecting them. We are local history of wine producing, and believing that they will be the best ambassadors of our wine. Well, this is what I had to tell you. I hope this is enough. If there is time, I can show you, if we can show a small part of the documentary film.
Do you have a couple of minutes? Is it limited?
If you have, I'm available. I have no problem.
Okay, well, maybe during a break, we could have it shown during our next break.
Okay.
So if you're available to stick around,
I'm not sure about that, but
we'll check in.
I will see.
But first, we thank you.
This is our new promotional material. material, and these are our new labels. Our concept is old photographs. Why? These people are still alive. These pictures were shot in mid-1950 or something like that, and all our winery is decorated with pictures like that. So people, all people are visiting us, they can see themselves in this picture. And because our winery is dedicated to them, there is outside a sign mentioning that the winery is dedicated to these people who worked so hard to bring the wine production to us nowadays. We dedicated them our final labeling. And these are our products now, and this will be, from now on, the concept of promotioning our wines. It is based to the old people's knowledge transferred to us, but they also to their belief to younger people who are trying to revive the cultivation of wine in this part of the island. Thank you.
Okay, so everyone can join your groups again. We will move into design.